Here, and today we're going to show you homework part 2, the full body blitz that you're going to do with your body weight. So no kit needed. The only kit that you're going to use is yourself. And Maria's going to be demonstrating the exercises for you. So you're going to complete each exercise back to back. Take a little break if you need to, and a little bit of water if you need to in between each exercise. But when you're doing that exercise, you want to squeeze out as many reps as you can while you're performing it. So Maria's going to demonstrate the first exercise, and all I want you to do is push each exercise into failure. So literally you can't do any more repetitions of the exercise. Maria, you just stand here for me, and we're going to do the reverse burpees. So what we're trying to do here is squat as low as we can, getting our arse as low as we can to the floor, keeping our chest as low to the floor as we reach out. Maria's just going to jump out and then bounce back in again. Good, and then jump up nice and high. So that's your reverse burpee. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So you might notice that after you've done about 3 or 4 of these, your arms start to get tired and you can't push back. In which case, Maria, if you just walk it back in for me now, so jump out and walk back in. So when the arms do start to get tired, you can just walk them in like that, nice and easy. Enjoying that? And relax there. So your second exercise, guys, is going to be push-ups, so you go down on the floor. When we do these push-ups, guys, making sure the shoulders are over the wrists, fingers are pointing forwards, head isn't sagging down or looking up, it's just in this neutral position, and your arse is fixed between the shoulders and the ankles. Lower yourself down, Maria. And we're looking to go, when the nose goes down, lower the belly button down towards the floor as well. We don't want to keep the arse up in the air. So as the nose goes down, the belly button moves down. Keep the abs tight as if you're in a corset. You don't want if you just come back up from the mirror, you don't want the hips to start humping up and down like this. That's not a push-up. You want to keep the hips braced and pivot from the toes. Maria, if you just demonstrate what it looks like on your knees. So we are going to do it on our knees, guys. I don't want your bum over your knees like this and then just hinging at and hinge from the hips. So I don't want you hinging from the hips. If we're going to do it from our knees, we're going to drop our hips down and hinge from the knees. So slow yourself down, just like so. Okay, keep going, give me another 5 of those. And relax, stand up. So our next one is an in and out squat. So you just face the camera and just stand up into the squat. And all we're going to do is bring the knees in and out. Hands on your head, keep back nice and tight so we're not round. I don't want to see you lean forwards like this. I want you to see nice and tall, and then just in and out, bounce in between the two. Again, you're just going to squeeze out as many of these as you can. Good. We're also going to be doing this workout for time, so you're going to need a stopwatch and measure your time that you're doing with your stopwatch. Okay. Good. And relax. Good. Now we're going to go down into a plank. So shoulders over the elbows, nose in line with the thumbs. Hips nice and flat, so the hips are in line with the shoulders and the heels, not too high, not too low. And again, making these abs tight like a shield. You're trying to pull your ribs as close to the hip bone as you can. Make sure you're not sinking your bum down, or you're not pushing into your heels. Because if you're pushing into your heels, you'll start actually holding on your hamstrings and not the abs that we want it to be holding onto. And relax there. Right. So the next exercise is a squat jump. So you sit yourself up into your squat. And each time, we'll do it side on. Each time we land, we're going to jump back up again, nice and high. Let's go. Okay, just bring it up and down. Keep that going for me. 2 more. Last one, and relax. So now we're going to go into a Renegade Row, guys. So side on again from Maria, push-up position. So again, shoulders over the wrists. We can go hands narrow on this one, and feet nice and wide. And what I want you to do, imagine there's a water bottle sitting on your lower back just here. If you start, so as you take your arm off the floor, if you start rocking the hips like this, that water bottle's going to fall. So your job is to keep that water bottle fixed on the lower back, keep the hips braced, and don't let the hips rock. So let's go. Pulling the elbows back into the ribs, minimizing as much rotation into the hips here. So we've really got to switch on those abs. Now the wider the feet are, the easier it'll be, and the narrower the feet are, the more stability you're going to have with this one. You could also do this with some dumbbells or some kettlebells if you wanted to make it harder. And relax the wrist. The next exercise is a burpee. Beautifully done. There we go, straight into the burpee. Yeah, so Maria, you go to your burpee. So hands on the floor, jump the feet back, bring the feet back in again, and then jump as high as you can. Good, just snapping the hips in and jump up. Good, out, in, and face the camera. When we do burpees, I like to get the hands inside the feet and the feet on the outside. So when we do this now, when we jump in, try and get the feet to land on the outside of the feet. And a nice explosive jump on the way up. So again, as many burpees as these you can do. Now we're going to go to the mountain climbers. So you go down on the side again. So for the mountain climbers, guys, the key to this is get as much of your body weight on the upper body, on the hands. So you get the shoulders over the wrist, lean on to your hands to free up the legs as you drive the knees one at a time into the chest. Go, take it away. When we do this, keep the bum flat. I don't want to see the bum bouncing up and down. Maria, if you demonstrate the bum bouncing up and down.
Yeah, sorry.
Easy up and down. Bouncing up and down. We don't want to have this hopping. We don't want to be up and down and bouncing. That's the one. That's the one. All we want, go back into a plank again. All we want is imagine a plank with the weight being on your hands, and then just drive one knee in and out. So there's only one foot on the floor at a time, and that's this back foot. The other knee just driving in and out. Let's go for a sprint. And do these as fast as you can, as quickly as you can. Good, 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 good. And relax. Next exercise a killer, especially your arse, the side of your arse. You can feel this after. So we're going to go to ice skaters now. So again, reset the stopwatch and let it go on your first repetition and count how long you can do this for. All we're looking for, you just pause there for Maria, is this single-legged squat position. So we're holding it into the hip just here. Nice and low, keeping your center of gravity low. Because if we're high, chances are we're going to roll over. So keep your center of gravity nice and low, and we're just going to bounce to the left and the right. Take it away. Good. Good. So each time you land, you're in this squatted position. And using your back leg as a kind of tail. Okay? The tail just to keep your balance. Really leap as far out as you can. As far as you can. The moment this foot hits the floor, react, snap it back. Hit the floor, react, snap it back. Good. As quickly as you can. As quickly as you can. Keep jumping left to right, left to right. Good. 5 more, Maria. 2, 1. And relax. Okay, last exercise is we're going to go to dips up. Let's go to the box. At home, guys, you could use a chair or a table, something firm. That's just around about just above knee height. And all Maria's going to do is body weight onto the box and lower herself down. Good. Legs nice and straight. If you find difficulty with this exercise, just walk your knees in. Maria. Lower yourself down again. And then again, complete as many of these as you can. Really important, guys, to keep your bum as close to the box as you can, as close to the chair as you can, and not let it pull away. The moment it starts pulling away, you're going into the shoulders. And we don't want to hinge at the shoulders, we want to hinge at the elbow. Let's go again. Down. So minimise that hinging at the shoulder. And relax there. So that's it, guys. That's your bodyweight blitz workout. You're going to get a stopwatch, you're going to count how many repetitions you complete, and you're going to time yourself in each one as well. So in your table, just jot down the reps that you completed and the time you completed in one go. There's no second attempts, you just blast the exercise out, as many repetitions, as many seconds as you can, and then reset, move on to the next exercise. Record it on your chart, and record the total amount of time it took you to complete this workout as well. I don't mind rest. You can take rest in between each exercise, just as long as you're not taking rest during the exercise. So it's one shot of the exercise, as many as you can complete. Then once you stop, you have to move on to the next exercise. There's no going back. So it's you pushing yourself to failure on this workout. How'd you find that?
Yeah.
Give it a go, guys. Let me know. Good luck. Let me know how you get on. Okay.
My friends, follow Paul Wilson if you want to live a healthy, confident, fat-free life, so you can wear all those smaller clothes sizes that you had hanging up in your wardrobe all those years. Follow Paul's 28-day transformation program and you will terminate the fat and become a have you lost weight? You look great. What's your secret? Compliment magnet. Text SWEAT for free to 60777 for info and more free stuff. Don't forget to click subscribe. Do it now.